like to call this meeting to order, please. Everybody would join with us in the pledge of allegiance. Superintendent, please seat.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody. We're back to summertime. Last week, we were in COVID. We'll begin with the approval of the minutes of the July the 29th regular meeting. We have a motion. So moved. Mr. Wilkerson.
I second.
Ms. Smith, second. All yes? Yes. All right. I don't think we had anybody sign in, did we, Jim?
No.
All right. First, I want to be entertained. I don't know if we're going to be entertained. They're entertainers, but maybe it's not the season for us to give us an update. But Tim Elliott and the high school ex-robotics update. We read about them in the paper and we've heard of some of their exploits. Maybe we want to hear more now.
Actually, we came today to say thank you to the board for allowing us to be able to attend the VEX International Hawaii competition. As most of you guys might have heard or have read, or also WSAZ also covered it. There was 85 teams that we participated against. Teams from China, Japan, Puerto Rico, Canada, Mexico, Egypt, and a couple of others. Almost all states were represented. In the programming section, which is what we were recruited for, we actually placed first overall, and it was one of those that was a unique experience to actually get to hear Lincoln County High School, Hamlin, West Virginia, announced on a huge stage in front of probably 500 to 600 individuals from all over the world being recognized for their achievements in programming. And that's what actually brought two of our three. Our other, Morgan, is in football practice right now, and Coach wouldn't let him out, which is understandable. So I brought two of the individuals that was able to go to Hawaii with us. I wanted them to tell you some of the things, not only about the VEX competition that we participated in, but luckily the last day we pushed our flight back to 10 o'clock and we took a red eye coming back 10 p.m. We were able to attend Pearl Harbor and a couple of the other historical sites within Hawaii, and some of the things that they said that they actually enjoyed about it was really one of those that opened my eyes about the educational experience. So I'll let Brady go ahead and tell you.
Like you said, when we went to Pearl Harbor, it was an amazing experience to go out to the USS Arizona and actually learn history instead of sitting in a classroom, reading a textbook. It was more of a learning experience in person. And like Austin said, hearing Hamlin, West Virginia, over that announcement is amazing to hear. Thank you.
I was just going to say about how we made a lot of friends of numerous amount of people from all over the world. Like we made a friend from China named William, and he sat across from us, and we actually text him still to this day, and he'll come up with ideas. We'll be like, check this out. We'll tell him something we have, and we just share ideas, and I think it's really neat that we met so many people, and how we had to try to communicate with them, and how it was so hard, and we had to use our phones as translators just to try to communicate with other people from around the world. It was just a great experience for me, all sorts of people.
That was one of the awesome things that, like he said too, it was really unique to try to deal with those language barriers. And one of my kids, I can't remember which one it was, after we were done and they were talking to these individuals from Japan, one of the kids said, man, I wish we still had Japanese. He said, I would have taken that over Spanish any day. But it was just one of those unique, settings where they realized that, not everybody speaks English. And even though we were fortunate, some of the other students spoke English, it was very little. And it was being able to, to communicate these massive, robotics, engineering, because in robotics, you're randomly paired up with somebody. So like one time they're paired up with a team from Idaho, Nebraska, and then they were being paired up with this team from Japan, China, and you have to tell them, you have to work out a strategy like, all right, we'll go after these cubes if you guys can hold them off, or we'll play defense as you guys try to score, and you only are given 15, 30 minutes to prepare. You find out you're paired with this team, you have 15 and 30 minutes to prepare a game plan, and when we compete in Pittsburgh and West Virginia, it's easy, everybody speaks English. But it was unique watching the kids. They'd have their cell phones out and they had a translator. And we found out over in, was it China or Japan? One of them, they're not allowed Facebook. And they're not allowed any social media. And they have this government approved, Japan. They have this government approved social media app called Line. And our kids had to download it and it had a built-in translator. But it's actually monitored by the government. And they told the kids, they said, do not put anything on there that, because they were girls, I'll be honest. They were talking to them. But the girls, told them, don't put anything on there you don't want read because it's monitored. And it was one of those unique experiences, understanding where we come from and dealing with their culture. It was just, yeah, we won first place, but that experience that we received from the history of us and then the cultures from around the world was just amazing. So we appreciate you guys, sponsoring us and giving us the opportunity. We just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you. When you said that about announcing Lincoln County High School, I got chill bumps when you said that. I mean,
Did you guys hear it on the news?
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that was great.
So, I mean, you all had a great experience and met people and maybe talked to some girls. But all those things are great. It's some things that all of us that probably haven't had the opportunity. So, it was well worth it. And, we have some accomplishments that we've had from our county. And most of them, obviously, they've been state related, but we've had a few national things, but nothing to this magnitude. So, we thank you for what you've done. Mr. Elliott done a tremendous job with this program. And, just, you've made us all proud. And how about you, other board members? Any comments from anybody?
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and I want to say the same thing. I am so appreciative of what you have done, Mr. Elliott, and the students and the accomplishment. It certainly makes me proud, knowing that we have students that are caliber and a teacher and being able to go out and be allowed to do the things that you're capable of doing and showing not just the state, the nation, but the world, and what we're capable of doing here. And I'm so proud and appreciate it.
And currently, right now, with 35 competitions that have been competed, we are ranked second in the world. We are only behind a team from New Zealand by 2 points. And we're hoping in November to attend Kentucky's Louisville competition. And we feel like we can easily take the New Zealand team and get back up on top to be ranked number 1 in the world. But, it was just, it's been an amazing experience, and we thank you guys.
Ranked number 1 in the world. I mean, you guys are keeping one here.
Are these trophies?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
this one right here was the one we actually won in Hawaii. And one of the kids, when they gave it to us, when we got back, he actually said, he's like, man, I wish they put the competitions on there. But they actually, Bex makes the standard trophy that they give out. And that's the one that we received. And then these are 2 that I showed you guys from last time. Our tournament finalists from West Virginia, and then our Judges Award from West Virginia too. Pittsburgh. So, and then our Skills USA State Championship too.
All these just be on display.
Yeah, we have them up in our classroom, but Snyder said he was going to put them in the trophy case. Mr. Snyder, yeah. So, and this is actually in just 1 year of having robotics at the high school. So we just finished our first full year, July 1st, for robotics at Lincoln County High School.
I know there's not many of us, but you guys really deserve
And those New Zealand guys don't have a chance.
it.
We've got it.
Unless it's New Zealand girls.
That is true.
That could be their strategy, right?
I'll be senior.
Our whole team will be seniors.
Oh.
Our second year team will all be seniors. And that's something, and if you guys heard on the news, all of our students that actually went to Hawaii came in and mentored the middle school teams that we're hoping to start at Hamlin, and then we also helped out the Don Valley team. So they actually came in all on their own time from noon until about 2 o'clock for an entire week and worked with the kids. It was actually really awesome.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's an upbeat way to start.
Yes, it is.
And there, from there, then, we'll go to Jeremy Brothy. I don't know how you're gonna top that.
I don't know if I can.
I don't think you can.
I'm gonna get Connor, okay.
But, Mr. Brunny, yes.
Let me get my partner. Okay?
Wait a minute. She's babysitting.
Like full energy, nothing.
Okay.
So it's your rats out there.
Did you see the motion in a moment ago?
I didn't know who said that.
Okay. Now, am I, your president,
Yes, please.
we're talking about a student here, so need some confidential information require the board to go into executive session. With a motion. So moved. Mr. Baker, give a second. I'll second. Mr. Curry. 6:11, the